Hey, hi. I misinformed you. The last episode wasn't the second to last episode. This is the second to last episode. I'm a bozo and I don't know how to time all this crap. I record these intros in bulk, okay? I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, this is the second to last episode. It's a really cool one. It's a really fun one. It's technically the end of the story. We don't do the epilogue in this video. The epilogue happens in the next video, so check it out. If it's out already. It's probably not. I don't know. Why are you still here? Go watch the rest of the thing in video. I'm pretty sure I'm going to the Grand... Yeah, I'm going to the Grand Tree Arena. Let's just fast travel there, because, like, I'm not walking all the way there. You! What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring out, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I need help, man. I got kicked out of the village last night. Help? Well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Urida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleavor's frenzy as you did. You must know that, but there's nothing that I can do alone for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Worn Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui there's a place for you as well. Alright, where are we going next? We are going all the way over there. I think here would be our best. Best place to go. Oh, look at me a Vivichoke. I know I'm meant to be following story, but you know what? I know this Pokedex entry isn't done yet, and I want to finish it. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight should be enough to put anyone ill at ease. What? You don't know what brought about this, do you? Trying to find out, you know. Not too sure. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have the answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? Nah, not really. But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. Aw. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. Yeah, kinda. The Great Deer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. I read that really weird. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Sounds a little depressing. No, my friends can help me. Grr? Oh. It's a Shinx. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Little Shinx in the evolved form of Shinx. Hey, look, it's Volo. Hello, Volo. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Yeah, a little bit. Found you at last, Sean. Hi, Volo. How you doing? I've been looking all over for you, you know? What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Find another favorite customer? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all of the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan, to say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. I don't know, because I've questioned whether or not we should trust you from the beginning, dude. You seem suspicious. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Fair enough, I guess. Speak the person who dwells here at the retreat. Hello. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogita? We're going with Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No, mistress, thank you. Just Kogita, and this is? Why, Sean is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Duty? Indeed. I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. Sounds interesting. It sounds very dangerous. Let's do it! The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm far, and further still from ours, dwells mighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clan? The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all encompassingly. Why are they using long words? I can't read long words. Surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're inseparable? Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, lost one. Here is what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance. Lake Variety, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legend to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Sure, why not? I got nothing better to do. There's no ability in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Ooh, the Arc Phone. The Arc Phone is beeping. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes marked on your Arc Phone. Awesome. Mistress Kogita's got a lovely workbench here, and if you need materials, I'd be glad to help you. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? That's a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that, indeed? Bye-bye. What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see it, please. That was a tongue twister. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Sean. Hey, it's Abra. Hello there, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fella? And it's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Sean. What you got for me? To Sean, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control completely. Sincerely, Sillin. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Huh, maybe she is nicer than she seems. Good tidings from the letter then? Yeah, I'd say so. Now then, so we're to visit the 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure will be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. Hey, it's those 2. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems all is quiet for the moment, and so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention. So it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Ooh. Who do we want to have help us? Adaman or Irida? I'm sorry, Irida, but Adam looks way cooler. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that celestial flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Yeah, I'll choose you. Thought so. You can count on me. Alright. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover... I'm not someone's scraps. I will keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's lakes we visit first. Right, and we'd better get a move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you wherever you decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. How are you meant to know which lake we'd go to? I'm counting on you to handle this, Adaman. Don't cause Sean more trouble. I feel like you'd cause more trouble than you would. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 lakes to visit. Alright, we got the trial of Lake Verity. In order to obtain the red chain, you must clear the trial set by the Pokemon that protects Lake Verity of the Obsidian Fields. Head to the Lake Verity, which you can find in the Obsidian Fields. I guess let's go in order of which ones we discovered first. So I guess Variety, Valor, and Acuity. Hi, Adamon. We are heading to the Fieldlands camp. Will probably be the closest, because I feel like I got the feeling it's going to end up being that lake that was directly to the right of the camp. I believe I am right. There's no Pokemon there, just a rock. They say this lake is actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Variety was born. It's protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Well, that's how the old tales go anyway. The Arc phone is beeping. Ooh. So bright. The cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the Arc phone the professor was going on about? Yes, it is. Let's do this, Sean. Mistress Kogieta seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. This should be fun. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. Oh. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, Sean. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Blah! To you two. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, Typhlosion was not the best choice. Let's go with Onyx. Ooh. Honestly, let's just do 2 Bodozos. That will do more damage than if I do a strong one anyway. Yikes. Critical hit. And you're dead. You defeated Goodra. That's the way, Sean. I can tell by watching that you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about that Pokemon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. Hey, I know you. Do I have to catch you by chance? I hope not. Well, actually, I take that back. I hope I do. Your emotions, share them with me. Yep, sure. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies the aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this land, what a stirred in your heart? Surprise? How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? I'd say heartening. What did you feel when you mingled with Hizui's clans? It's a wide world? What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I kinda just accepted it. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. You good, Adamon? Oh, it's a piece of paper? Proof that you have completed the trial set by Mesprit, the being of emotion that lives in Lake Verity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Kayun? Oh, okay, bye-bye. I can't imagine what it must feel like having a Pokemon talk to you without words. A little weird. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now we've got 2 lakes left to visit. Well, if they're all as easy as this one, then that's fine. Looks like that worked out well, Sean. Yeah, I'd say it did. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volu. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm heading. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to ponder for sure. But we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mrs. Kogita's home? Yeah, let's go back first, because I'm hoping it works like going to the village. We're going back there. Heals up my Pokemon. Miss Spirit's plume. So the legends told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us a thing? And it'll bind the world and solve all this mess? But how? Why? Your doubts suggest a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? I don't know. You're getting too deep, Pokemon. One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exist only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Me and you both, Adaman. Pokemon's getting too deep. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in our own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we'll get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound, how confident of the success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Dang. Alright, fellers, I'm here. Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs to be doing was born in people's hearts. Or that's what the legend would have us to believe. Your Arc phone is beeping. Ooh. It's all shiny and glittery. And bright. Ugh. Flashbang. Oh, a cave appears where there was none, as if just for Sean. In we go, Sean. Let's see what we're up against. What are we? Oh. I'm going over here, though. No, don't let me go very far. Crap. Let's go with a Agile style Thunderfang. See what that does to it. This is gonna kill Luxray, but maybe it'll kill them both. Hey, it did paralyze them, so that's good. I was gonna say, let the paralysis work, please. Bulldoze should end it. Probably Bulldoze affects it. I feel like because it hovers, you feel a mysterious presence. Coyote, show me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Let me strike you. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you're meant to throw them at Azelf. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. I assume I'm not meant to actually hit him. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? I'm not through yet. You seem to hear a voice inside your head again. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? Yep. Kayoon! Take this piece of the spirit to mine the world once more. I have no idea what I've listened to because it's like I'm reading the theory. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what we could await us there, but I am always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscure things, it's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're somehow to bring together the world of humans and the world of Pokemon and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had to aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I could hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine that it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. We're looking around. What are we looking for? Oh, oopsie. Other one. Third one. Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. Huh. You've received the red chain. Thank you. Bye-bye. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations have been kept. At last I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Sean. Yet things do seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation finish. He plans to climb Mount Cornut himself. What is he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Sean has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be alright now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and call off his foolhardy plan of his. Sean? Why were you just sitting there staring at the ground? Welcome back. It's been cramped here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Sillen's appetite for potato merch you will return. Anyway, wait a minute. Will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. Oh, my dear Sean. The professor has been awfully worried about you, Sean. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed Akari. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that the commander is gone. The commander's gone? Well, he's set for Mount Coronet with the security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head to report to the captain. But, I thought I was meant to be stopping the captain from doing something stupid. So you managed to not die. Just as I ordered. Well done. Thank you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Ira vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that since you are here again because you managed to learn something of use. I visited these relics. I got this red chain. Go on. You explain about the red chain you obtained. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Komodo is no longer here in Juby Life Village. The security corps have been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. That commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountains to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. How strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Sean to help. As the captain of the survey corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Sean, take that red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You're officially reinstated as your former rank. Heck yeah! Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he shouldn't have left me in charge here. Fair enough. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally. No one suggested you should not. Alright, let's go see what kind of trouble the commander got himself into. Hey, look, there's Adaman. There you are, Sean. Irida is already headed to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. He's already started up the mountain? He must be more reckless than that dignified manner of his lets on. Not that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then, guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Sean. If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. Time's a waste, and see you there. Alright, Mr. Adaman, you good luck. Who's the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still try to find a way to help us all? Yes. That's right, Sean worked hard to get the red chain to help us. Too right, and a fine job he did as well. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Thanks, here, take this. Nice. I've heard the latest, so you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions for me to celebrate. Ooh, how many? 3. Okay. Helpful. It looks like a big moment is upon us at last. But no doubt I'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Adaman and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Sean, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. Seems Komodo intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I'll set up shop closer to the temple itself. Yeah, okay. Oh, hi, you're back. Again. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand here. Well, if anything goes wrong, the Great Melee will be here for moral support at least. Alright, Melee, thank you. I thought you hated me, but... we're going straight to the peak, so probably best to do this. This is the closest we've been to the space rift. Dude, it looks awesome. Oh. It's gonna make me actually, walk up to the summit. Okay. Oh, we're talking? Oh, it's the potato mochi dude. Why is he here? Oh, still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shudder at the wallfire. I'd much rather be there now serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that Taskmaster Komodo is gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even the old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. Are you serious, dude? I did nothing to you. I'll make myself plain. As Commander's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Komodo can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word to get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Komodo who wants to live in a new home free of fear and strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've been my smoke bombs before, right? Well, let's see how you meant to use them. Well, I've heard you managed to quell those nobles once after another. Oh, did that make my blood run hot and heart pound at last, at last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques have been left to molder all these long last years. I feel like some leveling up should have been done first. Astonish. That one's gonna hurt. Of course. You don't want to shot me? Yeah, screw you.
And you die.
What you up to? Yeah, one shot. Oh. Ow. Ow. Ah, okay, got lucky there. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion. At least the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Sean. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Komodo and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by mad Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Komodo came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes need to take extreme actions. If hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from that space-time rift, Komodo might lose hold of his reason. Save Komodo from himself by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. You brought the red chain? Sean, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift? I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Komodo stopped us from heading up toward the temple. You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Trust me, dude. What, do you think even the red chain is some trick of Sean's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trial set by the 3 Pokemon of the lakes. If he somehow concocted all that on his own, what hope do we have anyway? Perhaps you are right, but if I were to simply place my faith in this boy and the faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever one of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Sean. Today we battle in earnest. Bet. You are truly a force to be reckoned with. Sean, the fates have decided. I concede and apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander, I know I have no right to ask of you any longer, but please, use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestia people and all Pokemon living in Hisui. Yeah, sure, I got nothing better to do. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Bring the red chain to the DS in the Temple of Sinnoh. Oh, look, it's all of the noble Pokemon. We got Cleavor, Wydeer, Ursaluna. I don't remember you. I can't think of your name. Basket Legion, Electrode, Sneasel, Braviary, and Avalugg. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head, something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adamant, what are you saying? What do you mean catch you? Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me you hold the red chain. try to catch me than human for the fight to come. Take these. What are these? Oh, Ultra Balls. Heck yeah. Arceus. Oh, it's Palkia. Oh wait, not Palkia. Palkia's the white one. I don't remember what your name is. I'm sorry. It's the red chain. Dialga. It's Dialga. Oh crap. Crap. Dapper your screen, dude. And get ready to be one shot, buddy. Flash cannon. Dead. Well, it's in times like these I completely and utterly believe in the we should probably run method. Let's paralyze it. I paralyze it because paralyzing it will make it easier to catch. Cred. I didn't mean to defeat Dialga. Ultra Ball, go. Please stay in the Pokeball. Heck yeah! He caught it! That it? The red chain has shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the lakes our great thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Sean, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught our very way to stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, so it's happening again. I can hear all my Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth in frenzies one. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed the bits. No way even Sean could tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now. I don't think we have much choice. That's a big foot. Oh, it's Palkia. Hi, Palkia. Do I get to catch you? You are stinking massive, dude. Palkia was smaller. There's a while the Whimsicott if anyone wants to catch it. Fastballs are the best effective. Beat to your Pokemon, go for it if you want it. Happy catching it. I'm just like, nope. Boy. See you later. All of you, we must vacate this. Forget the fancy talking. Boot it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. Yeah, dunce. You won't be use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get going. Such a dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Sean. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems like that buildup of this same energy is what's causing the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there are really two almighty Sinnohs after all. Guess that means neither of our plans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Sean. And you, Sean, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite that, all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Yep, that's what I'm here for. I'm the good guy. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understand, Commander, that you had a reason to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest that we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. And that's the stuff, Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us and dwell in the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak of any more further rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Sean about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thanks. Thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How's it going to keep fighting? The red chain has shattered. Relax, I gotta plan things to what Mighty Dialga told me. Dialga, the Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and then along with its name, it told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the Chain of Red, the vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and claim the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Almighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have, at least. The pieces anyway, I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention, I dare say it might refer to a Pokeball. And that's gotta be it. But what about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are our thoughts, Professor Leviton? Do you have any idea what the stone could be? Oh my word. Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Sean, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Whitey and the others? The ones that fellows said had messages engraving upon them? Sure. Haha, just as I remembered, here on the back of the earth plate says, when the universe was created, shards became this plate. I think it may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material property as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow comes around the diamond settlement asking about for those plates before too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins the search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although that name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. Idra, may I ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course. I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor y'all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. No one cares. Now, Adamant, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. But what of the great Melee? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melee. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adamant. And make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other Wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clan from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adamant, oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And, oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your affordable efforts, just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're so little compared to me. Oh, candy truffles. I've brought Leon. Oh, yeesh, that ugly hat makes you so poorly as this important role does. It don't look like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Hisui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was first here to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleavor in battle. With that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melee, give it a rest. And play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adam, everyone back at home is all worked up about the fact that you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh and Mighty Dialga or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan Day, be proud. Warden Leon, if you would. Certainly. And let us get out once we make for Primeval Grotto. Here you are, Professor Leviton. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be? Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find that it's still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had this foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Shaw. Next come the Stone of Creation's beginning. The fragments of the red chain, collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it's time for the Galaxy Team to play its part in turning these items into a proper vessel. Akari, my girl, you're the one of the team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? I feel like we're going to get a really cool Pokeball of this. This is my true battlefield, Sean, even if it may blah blah. This may take us some time, perhaps the rest of you had better wait outside. Come on, Professor, wish they'd hurry it up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If I sitting back and waiting actually solve things, I'd sit forever because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed by our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the top of the Sinnoh. I feel like I misread that incredibly. Ooh, that's a cool looking Pokeball. Singular irreplaceable Pokeball that can be used to catch a frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. Whoa, hold on, it's that voice. I hear it in my head again. You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems like Mighty Dialga is willing to lend its strength to this fight, is what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamonds claim all my Sinnoh Patch, I should say Dialga is fearsomely powerful. Everything's ready now, Sean. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. And here you are, Lost One, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. It seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. Ah, well said. Now hearken to my words, young one. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it was allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Alright. I must say this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has to offer. Excuse me? Is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have any time for shopping if the world's ends. Will I, young man? Fair point. Alright, Sean. Once you feel ready, set out. We'll make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. We got this. We can do it. Oh, Velo's here. Hi, Velo. Just the boy I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought this might be helpful to you if I set up closer to the temple. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. But you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I have no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. Alright, Velo. You have fun there, buddy. For so long, I thought I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village. Whether that meant banishing you, or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple, I felt it was my only path. But you've shown me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for the challenge, Recruit? I'm ready to fight. Let's get her done. Hey, Sean, let's meet tomorrow together. What's that supposed to mean? It's a saying we've got in the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both stay safe. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say as well. We will support you in any way, in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Sean, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. I'll try. Whoa. What the heck? Hi Dialga, how you doing, bud? What the thinking heck? That ain't Palkia. Excuse me, what? Hey, Bomb. Why do you look so weird? I thought you were meant to be the two-legged one. Oh, you're sending out closer now. Why does Palkia... It looks like Palkia mixed with Arceus is what it really looks like. Like, look at the body of it. It looks like thinking Arceus' body. It's thinking Arceus' body with Palkia's head on it. Dang. Still got hate even though it was enjoying a cutscene. Huh. Hey, look at that. Sky's blue again. Heck yeah. We did it! Yay! He caught it. He really did it, didn't he? My eyes aren't lying, right? He actually went and caught it. Oh yes. Good show. Watch it catch. You contained the fearsome thing in the origin ball. Absolutely astounding as ever, Sean. Thanks, Sinnoh. Formidable as usual, Sean. Yes. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes. What a sight to have witnessed. Ouch. What gives, Commander? Not sure I deserve a sumo throw. Well, at least it seems to... This is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we are able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans, this will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Celebrate? With the Diamond Clan? The two clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we're both following a true almighty Sinnoh of our own, I guess the times when we'd fight over whose was wrong and who are right are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the best path toward protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all who lives in the Hisui region. I feel like that dude yells his lines though. Yeah, it was weird. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Is that actually the end? That's the stinking end, dude. Okay then. Thank you for adventuring with us. Isn't that an amazing picture? I'm screenshotting it. Unable to take a capture now. You cannot capture that? That's alright, everyone. That is not the end just yet. It's the end of this video, but not the end of the series. One more episode to be had. Make sure to stay tuned for that. It's probably going to be next week if you're watching this the same day this was uploaded. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. There's going to be a week-long break after the epilogue is uploaded. There will be one more video that week. It's not going to be the Brilliant Diamond series. There's going to be one more video uploaded that week along with the epilogue, and then we're taking a week break from uploads so I can do some editing, because I also edit for my brother and some other things and stuff like that. So I'm going to take a week where I don't have to worry about any of that and upload schedules. So yeah, as a heads up, I'm sure I'll remind you again in that episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. See you on the next one. Goodbye.